So happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. This is Forrest out in St. Louis. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Tuesday, a wonderful 2021 so far. So I'm sitting here, I've got my iPhone sitting right here. I don't think you can see, it's just off camera. Trying to figure out how to get the green screen because you can, and apparently you can load a photo up, but my photos keep wanting to download from the cloud, right? I'm like, why are my photos in the cloud? I want them on my phone. So I'm having trouble getting them onto my background. There's a cool background there. I guess I could go ahead and use that for now, but I wanted to have a certain theme in my background, basically like the one behind me, because I want it on my phone just to create some consistency for what I'm going to do for TikTok. So TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, which one do I choose to post on? And how do I use it to generate leads, talk about my business? Do I use it to generate leads? Do I use it to talk about my business? What do I do? So as we do this, sometimes it's a little of a growth spurt, right? For my Instagram channel, I'm working on it, I'm tailoring it, I'm getting a look that I want to get in there, and it's going to be sort of in the dream building type kind of concept. So the post, for example, I just put up on Instagram today, we're talking about your luxury house, some cool watches. Like I love, I'm a watch guy, right? So I get these real cool watches. This is a watch made, it's an Italian watch. It has Italian marble on the back. I'm a watch dude. You want to make me happy? Get me a nice watch. You don't even have to be like a super expensive watch, but something really nice. I'm a watch guy, right? I'm also a motorcycle guy, nice car guy. I love nice shoes, things like that. It's you got to understand where it's coming from. And one of the ways you can spot somebody, especially a man or gentleman that's very, very wealthy, is look at the shirt that he has. I'm not talking about like a t-shirt, but I'm talking about like a dress shirt. You can tell he's got the cuffs that are rolled back, and there's some certain things that are key points in some shirts, and you know, like that dude's got some cash. Look at his shirt, look at his shoes, and look at his watch. He could be wearing a pair of Levi's, but if he's got if you can look at the watch, the shoes, and the shirt, and that'll be an instant giveaway of how much money the guy has, because he'll probably walk out of the room and go get into like an Aston Martin DBS or something like that, or who knows. This depends. I'm not saying that all billionaires or multimillionaires do that, but it's a deal. And I don't buy the watch to impress anybody. I buy to impress me because I like watches, right? It's my deal, and I get watches to reward myself. Sometimes I just get a watch because watch a different watch. So which one do you choose to post on? So here's my strategy, right? And I'm going to share this with you. It may or may not work for you. So Facebook, I do these things. Facebook, I do my primary marketing. I do my videos. I do my training. I do webinars and things like that. That's what I do with Facebook, right? I use that as my sort of my school of education. It's like where people come to learn. TikTok, I'm probably going to use TikTok to create my videos, to put reels over on Instagram, and it's going to be very, very short bullet points of things and talking about wealth creation, finance, saving money, things like that. It's going to be the TikTok platform of driving traffic from TikTok, using it as a reel and putting it as reels for my Instagram channel, so I can sort of kill two birds with one stone. And of course, I'm using the StreamYard software, which actually pushes over to my YouTube channel. And the YouTube's a whole nother, it's a project. It's got just tons of videos on it right now. And I'm going to start putting those on lists and creating lists. And I'll hire somebody to do some transcribing for me, to transcribe and do my descriptions and start putting my hashtags in, and I'll start doing some things like that. Have a really big YouTube channel going over it. And all of that is for the direct purpose of getting eyes on me, right? Is building my brand. And the reason I want to build my brand is because my goal is to deliver value, is to make an impact, is to find that person that has an empty refrigerator and help them fill it. And for those of you that don't know me, by the way, my name is Forrest Knight. I'm out here in St. Louis. I'm on a mission to have more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be a legacy creator. I'm also a social media marketing strategist and coach, and I love helping people succeed online. So going back to what I was saying, which platform do you choose? So I'm sitting down and I'm mapping out how I want to do this. But before you get into all of that, what platform to use to do your business on? If you're just basic prospecting, you're not building a brand, you're just out there looking for people, it really doesn't matter because people are everywhere, right? Facebook and LinkedIn are probably the two easiest places to find people because they're all over the place. You just got to, come up with a script. You go out there, you reach out to them and say, hey, you want to look at my stuff? They say, great, yes or no, and you move on, right? LinkedIn moves a little bit slower. little bit different type of clientele, a little bit different language you can use out there. It's a recruiting platform. LinkedIn is straight up a recruiting platform. And it's funny how people get upset when you recruit them and they're on a recruiting platform. I don't think they know this. I think they think LinkedIn's like Facebook. LinkedIn is not a social media platform. They're trying to go there a little bit because you get a lot of cute kitten pictures and things like that on there, which is nice. But it's a business platform designed for you to put your resume out there and look for a job. That's what LinkedIn. You're making a connection to other people so that you can get a resume and you get referrals and recommendations for different things. And that's the point of LinkedIn, right? And it's a recruiting platform. It's designed for you to go out and recruit people with whatever kind of business you have. You can reach out to people and say, hey, I'm growing my business. I'm looking for salespeople. I'm looking for marketing people. I'm looking for whatever, right? They're out there and they're hunting. You just got to find them. So that's what LinkedIn is for. And of course, Facebook is the social platform with some advertising built in the back end. And I'm using it for training. Instagram is going to be my traffic hub. If it works the way I want to, and based on what Chalene Johnson is saying, it's going to be designed to drive people through a website URL to a presentation I have. That's my point in getting people on Instagram. So moving them from TikTok to Instagram, moving them from Facebook to Instagram, moving them from LinkedIn to Instagram or wherever. But basically, I don't really have to do that because I have a link on those. But the whole point of that is I want to use Instagram to get eyeballs on me to eventually start getting people to look at my presentation in hopes that they will either become a customer and or a teammate. So the goal is to get Instagram as a standalone me, is to duplicate me and how I think and the things that I like. So when people go to Instagram, and so Forrest likes nice houses, he likes really cool cars, he likes watches, he believes in wealth creation, believes in saving money. And of course, at the top, there's my cool little bio with a link that says, go check out my stuff, right? So if you understand how to use each platform, you're going to get a long way. But backing way up to that, if you're going to go into those, if you're going to understand the marketing, and like I said, outside of just basic recruiting and prospecting, I shouldn't say recruiting, prospecting. Recruiting is actually the process of actually enrolling somebody as a recruit, which you don't do. People used to say, well, I'm going to go out and recruit some people. Well, you've got to prospect them before you can recruit them. So anyway, so you need to understand what it is that you do. What do you truly do? Not what your product is, because nobody cares. Somebody had reached out to me today and was asking if there was a certain type of people in her business that were being coached inside a coaching program. And it doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter what business you're in. As a coach, I'm going to teach you the same basic stuff. Sometimes some people might need a little bit of a different mindset shift, but the basics are the basics. I'm going to teach you to prospect the same way. I'm going to teach you to follow up the same way. I'm going to help you get your stinking thinking fixed the same way. It doesn't matter what business you're aligned with. It really doesn't. Your product is irrelevant to your growth as a prospecting, marketing, business building freaking maniac machine, right? Really doesn't matter. You should be able to learn a process and a system that can literally pick up and move and plug into any business opportunity anywhere in the world, take off like a bat out of hell and go crush it. It shouldn't matter what the business is. It shouldn't matter what the product is. Now, there are some where you become very passionate about your product and you're promoting it because it really provided a benefit for you in your life. And that's absolutely great. That's absolutely cool. But in terms of the bottom line, the system is still the same. The system is exactly the same. I'm going to teach Tammy and Horrence and Michael all the exact same systems. Now, how they choose to interpret the information and run and plug it in, that's a whole different ball of wax. Right? Because people hear things based on their past beliefs and things that have happened. And I'll say the same thing to 10 different people, and they'll interpret it 10 different ways and take 10 different actions, right? Based on their past experiences and what they think I might have said or what they might imply that I might be saying, right? So there's a lot of that going on. But as for the business, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, because I'm going to teach somebody that exact same prospecting script for this business, this business, this business, and this business. Now, there's some out there you can add some extra fluff in the back end and come up with some more creative ways to market and prospect. But for the general basic purpose, it's the same deal. So which platform do you market on? Totally up to you, because the people are all the same. You just have to learn the inside outs of that particular social media platform, and you'll crush it. I love you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be a legacy creator. I hope you are too. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.